Talk about a screen I haven't seen in like 2 years here. That's this one. See how this little advertisement bar over here? But yeah, hello, welcome. Today is a nice day where I'm free all day. Um, as it is between a weekend and um, and Thanksgiving. So what I'm doing today is kind of doing a card game roundup of card games I haven't played on stream for some time. Specifically, I have Eternal and Runeterra planned. If time permits, we might take a look at Pokemon TCG or maybe some other stuff. It depends. I don't have a lot to show with Pokemon TCG because I haven't been doing a lot of upkeep on that. So the standard format has way outpaced where I'm at. I can still sort of explain it a little bit, but talk about it. But I haven't played that much. Anyway, this is the Eternal card game, which if you've seen me stream, you haven't seen here in at least 2 years. I think maybe I did once when there was like a cube draft where you drafted 6 Varas and went to town. Yeah, somehow nothing's changed here. That's comforting to me, actually. We still left the sword and gun on the throne. It's been like... Whose throne is this anyway at this point? Still... Caleb? Anyway. I don't remember who's on the throne these days. But yeah, as far as the game has gone, there is... Let's go into ranked here. The game currently has a standard format called Expedition. Combine the latest sets with a seasonal selection of older cards, a core set, if you will. This has been here for the last 2 years plus at this point. Again, it's been a while since I've touched Eternal. But that, and then Throne, which is everything. However, even within Throne, there have been, oh my god, looking at decks I have in here. There have been changes to cards that have made certain decks illegal. If I look at Tokimeki, for instance, I think the specific thing here is that they changed merchants so that the way the market works is that you can't have a card main deck end in your market. I think is the main thing there. But merchants also aren't in which is honestly how they should have been from the start, so that you're not playing a million copies of a card. So good on that choice. But yeah, so on top of that, actually, if I go into here, we'll see the other bit. Here it is. Hey, how you doing? My name's Torch. I'm slow. That was indeed the naming convention I was going with, Lord Signasty, with that deck. If I head back to... But that, again, that's a change they made a while back. I don't know why... That was the feeling I was having, was Tokimeki Crisis at the time. Still see all these decks hanging out here. Open Pass, I think that was my tournament setups. Yeah. Anyway, but the game has, obviously, years have passed. Standard is at the point where there is not a card outside of the where all the sets in Standard I don't recognize. For instance, because of when I started playing the game, there was a little There was a bundle. Yeah, there's this bundle. I guess still exists. That's like whenever a new set comes out, you get 3 packs of it. So, well, that's at least 3 full sets I'm not familiar with. I played with Argent Depths. I don't remember any of this. What was Argent Depths? First standard with 0 markets whatsoever. All right, that's interesting. I liked the way they had changed them a couple times over. But just go to collection and I go to filter and I go to okay. So Empire of Glass, Revelations, and Cold Hunt are the most recent sets. Then they have the Adventures here, I believe. Hour of Glass, Stormbreak, Buried Memories, Ashen Rising, Awakening, Argent Depths. Oh boy. Next time around, thank you for gifting 20 subs. Congrats to Benak, Convertin, Unity Lily Blue, I'm a Chokester, Loslingen, T-Sots, Becker, A. Johnson, 2010, born in the year 2010, Chaotic Law, Kirk Spruce, Retro Banner, Someone RCTM, CBs, Dust Minion, Gateway Last Resort, Lanius Tomes, Dark Matt, 717, born in the year 19717, Alien _ Shadow Links, and Dusty Tome. And your Crazy Pod, thank you for the sub as well. But yeah, Argent Depths, this must have been when I came back for there was a draft. Yeah, these things. Because these were the new ways to market back then. And you also had cards that cared about a threshold of influence. Like, trying to find a good example, one of the better examples. Like, Caravan Guard needs 5 to attack. Deal damage to your units, and then the player as well on 4 red. These are fetch lands. These vows. You may discard a sigil from your deck to gain influence of that type and take 1 damage. It's just a fetch. Plunder. Turn a card into a treasure trove. Or turn a non-power card into a power card. Anyway, but thing is, that's not really what we're here for, to talk about older stuff. We're here to take a look at what the game looks like right now, and the best way I know to do that is to jump in on draft and start reading new cards, seeing what we've got, what sort of effects and mechanics exist within our current format. There's really no way. Look, I don't see any other way of doing this other than jumping in on directly into the deep end as much as we can. You might be wondering, well, what got you to check out Eternal again? Twofold. One, Ty yesterday decided to give it another look at. I didn't get a chance to check out the stream, but it put the roots back in my brain. And second was Dectalon was asking me, hey, you want to check this out? And I said, yeah, once I have some time, I absolutely will check it out. And I did mean it. It's just I end up scheduling my stuff a lot and haven't had the free moment for this. Now I do. So. Do we have a concept of color support? I mean, there's names for 2-color and 3-color factions in this game. So yes. Feln, for instance, is Shadow and Primal, which is blue and black. Rakano is red and green, Justice and Fire. And they exist in all 10 combinations. Those combinations tend to have a specific playset in mind. Xenon, for instance, Shadow Time, White Black, has a lot of, from memory, was a big on life gain, was big on, like, specifically life gain. They had a whole mechanic for it, like, triggers off life gain. Yeah, tricolors have names, but I don't remember them. Draft format sport? Oh, pfft. I cannot tell you a single fact about the draft, Adric. I did not get a chance to watch TIE for more than about 2 minutes. And, I don't even know what, like, mainline mechanics exist. Flying could literally not exist in this format, you know? Like, what if they decided flying sucks? Let's all ground stalls all forever. Alright. Charge Inscribe Valor. When Evelina hits the enemy player, create and draw a 5/5 dinosaur with Overwhelm. Okay, eternal cards have not yet changed. Hero. Alright, we have a lot to read here. Okay. Okay. So, no explanation on hero. I'm gonna guess legendary. I'm just gonna guess that's the legendary tab. Charge we know. Inscribe. Oh! Inscribe is Zendikar. It's the flip cards from Zendikar. It's the not crap version of I have to find the damn card. What is Pledge? Pledge, the extremely garbage mechanic Pledge. You might be wondering, Jens, why do you have such a huge hatred of Pledge? On your first turn, you can play this card as a sigil. Wow, cool, what a great thing. That's actually really neat. It gives it a little bit of flexibility. The first turn bit on here is what makes this mechanic. It makes it fine as a smoothing bit and horrible as a mechanic. Because what they did is, okay, we have pledge cards. It's like, oh, they gave this hero. Weird. Yeah, that must be legendary then or something. But you can play it on your first turn if you don't have lands. That's great. You never do that with Moonstone Vanguard. You need to be playing this card. But, the problem with Pledge is that they started designing cards like this. Summon, if you pledged a unit this game, create and draw a copy of that unit. So, like, if my opening hand just didn't have a pledge card, half my cards are off. Whoops. Whoops, this doesn't work. Whoops, this doesn't work. Like, it felt... The first turn restriction on it is so bad. Yeah, here, Bearguard Bayonet is incredibly powerful. You copy a sigil, like, you ramp really hard, but if you didn't pledge, this is a terrible weapon. So it made it really, 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 really dependent on your opening hand. So, anyway, not a fan of Pledge. However, taking the mechanic from Zendikar, newest Zendikar. Newest Zendikar has the flip cards that are like regrowth on one side and a tapped land on the other. That's great. That's a good way to do it. If you kill a hero, you get 2 prize cards, of course. Yeah. Heroes named characters, basically. Yeah. I'll have to see if it ends up being like something that... I figure cards have to care about it or else it wouldn't exist. That's a cool card. So Valor, this unit gets +1/+1 for each unit that blocks it. So it's not Rampage. Rampage cares about back. It's not Bushido. It's just against blockers on offense. This turn. Okay, so sort of Rampage. End of turn, deal 1 damage to them for each card they drew. So this is a Punisher on Bathe in Light. Okay. Okay. So this is a card that makes a lot of sense as an Inscribe card. Because it's really, really niche how good this is going to be. It's incredibly expensive. Like, 6 is super high. But in the situations where you want to cast this, this is probably the only card that saves your life, right? You're invulnerable to damaging units, are invulnerable, gain 6 life, win the combat, maybe come back. But because those situations are super niche, you can also play it as a depleted sigil to get yourself up to 5. Oh, hi, they made Steel Golem into a card, huh? This was a token that was created off of one of the most annoying cards to play against in Limited. I remember from the Scion draft. It was like a relic that just made this token if you controlled no creatures or something like that. It just kept making this token over and over again. Summon, you may sacrifice a unit other than the wielder to give the wielder +2/+2. Oh, you can only have one of them at a time. Okay, I knew it was like there was a restriction on it, but that's even worse. You made one if you didn't have one. So you just kept making these free golems. This reminds me of Ravenous Thornbeast. So you get +4/+4 from playing this and stacking 1-drop. I'm sorry, Contract. Oh boy! We can start putting cards on layaway, huh? Okay. So, when you play this card, you take that much debt to get the effect, and this is 4. Your available power is spent to pay off debt. If you can't pay it all, pay at the start of next turn. So, like, it seems to be something with, like, Hearthstone Overload that, yeah, Shabadoo, you mentioned. Like, so say I have 3 power, I play this card, contract it, it'll eat 2, because it says eat the power on your turn, and then there'll be 2 left over to eat next turn. I wonder what happens if it doesn't pay past that last turn. Like, say I play this on turn 1 and contract it. I don't know why I would, that'd be stupid. But, like, on turn 2 and turn 3, would I eat all my power and be overloaded twice? The way it's worded doesn't answer the question. Continues until you can pay it. Sounds like you'll just eat until... Okay. Hey, dude. Hey, how you doing? This is a good common. I like this common. It's a nice common. Here we are. Here's a what's its name? It's Vulpine Goliath is the name of the card in Magic. Time and Justice kind of flip mechanics every once in a while. And also it's just like you can, if it's the top of your curve, tap out next turn for a bit of life that might keep you alive. Collude. Sure. But yeah, like, yeah, colors have the deal. Like, yeah, like, stun, like this, is a primal mechanic. Life gain, like this, and the damage bit, that's very much, time. Time, the colors are not direct one-to-one to what they are in Magic. There's actually a lot of difference between them. Well, maybe not a lot. There has been a lot over time. For instance, you might think green and white are like green and white, but like they actually flip a number of mechanics. Time ends up taking the big bits, whereas Justice has like Vanquish or destroy target creature of power X or greater. Here's a card. That's removal. That's the removal. That's A plus. Would remove. Would pick. Hey, that's yup. That's the that's the burning fist that tells me to defeat you. Red doesn't have everything red is because Primal actually takes like Clasm effects, but for the most part. Okay, again, a good inscribe card. You want to play this when you get to 6, but if you're at 3, great to play it. Very poor combat trick. Again, another good inscribe card. Like, again, inscribe. So, like, inscribe cards are going to be like. Either. The way I see it is inscribe cards are going to be like really kind of weaker cards that you can also play as lands, or like as a side effect on like some powerful stuff. Like, I never want to inscribe Evelina. I'm going to pick Evelina, by the way. We haven't talked about that, but I'm picking Evelina. It was that or Searing Fist, but Evelina seems more interesting. If my opponent has no blockers or even one blocker, I can just jump on in and see what's up. Stun an enemy unit, you gain an Aegis. This is actually a good spell. Paying 3 for the +1/+3 feels bad. It does, but when you do it, like, it should save your creature. The alternate is if you will need to get up to, 6 for biggies, you can do that too. Anyway. Bullseye. 2 damage to enemy unit or sight, or kill an enemy rolling 2 cost or less. That sounds good. Contract 2. Life +1/+1 and a life steal. Permanent. Whoa. Cannot attack or block unless it is the biggest unit. Okay. Also Necrotol if you want it. Unsummon, not too great. Ooh. So Suffocate is a card we've had with in this game. It's the same cost, but it's kill a unit with 3 or less. This only kills things a little lower, but as inscribed, so like late game, you might want to you might just, your opponent might not have targets for this, and you might want to play it out as the power. A lot of primal in this pack, by the way. Yeti Intellectual. When attacks, draw a card. Cool. This looks sweet. Damn, a lot of removal hanging out in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of removal, 5 pieces of removal. 6 if we count that, 7 if we count this. This is a good contract. I like this. So you get an on curve 2/1. For those who haven't played Eternal, by the way, it's magic with 25 life. It's not exactly that, but like, that's the easiest way to explain it if you're familiar with Magic the Gathering. There are a number of differences between it and Magic. The way spells work, the way combat windows work. There's a lot more than just that, but at the same time, easier to describe that way. Bullseye. I'm looking at Bullseye, I'm looking at Soul Feast. I'm looking at Shadow, and I'm looking at Bullseye in here. 2 damage to an enemy unit or sight. This is Shock. Or kill a relic, which is nice. Student, pretty cool too. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good one too. Student, handing off Evelina, like, because it's permanent. It is a +1/+1 lifesteal permanently. That's actually really nice. I kind of want to grab the, I'm unsure. Wonder if this can target itself. Trying to think how this game's rules for that work. Because, oh shit. In Hearthstone, this couldn't target itself. In Magic, it could. In this game, I think it can. There are a lot of card games. Okay, it would say another unit. Sure. Then the worst case is a... I don't like that worst case, but that's not too bad. Yeah, again, the reason I have to ask is not because of the wording on the card. It's because I've played 20 card games, and it works differently in 10 of them, right? Like, again, in Hearthstone, this exact wording can't self-target. 100% cannot self-target with this wording in Hearthstone. You just can't do it. But like, if Eternal's all you play, then you're like, well, why are you confused? It's very easy. Like, yes, you're correct. Alright, I'm between these three. I don't care about the Soul Feast. Bullseye, both fast kill spells. I think I like them more than Alchemy Student. I like Alchemy Student, but... Okay. Yo, okay. This is really nice. Okay, 2 for 3, giving him a unit -1 health, which might be a kill spell. My sword! Ah, my sword is tiny, no! Alright. This seems really interesting. This is... I don't know how good this is. A lot of bodies I've seen look like this isn't going to be good enough. Oh, this is another cool one. Ah. It's Lightning Strike. But better worse. I like the charge out a lot more. The problem with the Humbug here is that I feel like 3 health isn't enough to make this an effective ambush. Like a 1/3 can't ambush this because it'd be a 3/2. It can only ambush a 1-drop ever. Rambaral, yes. Wait, invoke. Whoa, hold on. This has Discover on it? Okay. I should automatically take the card that has Discover and Limited. Them's the rules. Yeah, choose a random spell, unit, and attachment between this card's faction, create and draw. And then it's a sorcery, 3 damage invulnerable. So, like, it won't work on everything, but... Yeah, it's fun. It can't die. It's not I'm too angry to die, I'm too bored to die. Okay. This one's smart. Armor is what you think it is. It is, you know, health over your top of your health. However, if you have relic weaponry that's on yourself, not on a unit, you can bop them with it, and then it uses the armor until it breaks. Anyway, let's take Rambaral's challenge. Raise. Yes, please? Oh, enemy player. Not as much. Wait, maybe. Hold on, that's recurable. Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. This is something to do with my power in the late game. Now we're thinking. Enemy player or site. When you play a hero, you can discard a card to draw raise. So, like, in limited, this is gonna be like a finisher. Like, this is a lava axe. This is Hadoken, right? And Hadoken is a card I want one of. I usually call it my dragon in a draft, which is a term that my friend Nate came up with a decade ago. He would always say he wanted his limited deck to contain exactly one dragon. And by dragon, he didn't mean creature with the type dragon. He meant a card that could top deck and kill the opponent if we were in a low health situation. Usually that meant a large dragon with haste. I think Bogardan Hellkite was the one we were talking about at the time. But any burn spell at the top end can be your dragon. This can be your dragon. Heroes aren't prevalent. We already have one, you know. I guess, okay, let's ask the other question. If I'm not picking Raise, what am I picking? I don't like this Wisp. Like, not... Yeah, we did see an uncommon one. It was the Punisher. I like this. This one's fine. A little low on the curve. I'd want an extra point of toughness or power on this to be, like, super real, but at common, that's fine. Give your cockroaches plus... Oh my god, they're here. Okay. Charge is just haste. It's just haste. So this has Revenge. Revenge is an older mechanic. On death, Revenge turns to autoplay draw a card. And it puts it in the top 10, and then it will autoplay it and draw a card for free when you draw it. You might be familiar with Makto, whose Revenge never ends. Or some other jerks that have Revenge. Some of the decks back then that would just fill the top, like Alchemist, Piercing Grief, you know, the whole shebang. I don't know if I can draft cockroaches. Hi. Okay. This is good on the front, but a little awkward. Like, I only want to haste this, like, when it really matters, but when I do, that's gonna be nice. Oh, this is funny. One damage. Let's try it. Play 2 1/1 Grenadins and deal 1 damage to the enemy player. That's cute. You get 1 extra damage off of your Cowards Can't Block Warriors, indeed. So this is dragon fodder with upside. So it's either that or Graviturgist. Hey, Torgov. Torgov, wheel and deal. Torgov is a 4/5 that loots on hit and becomes a 7/8 when there's like 15 cards in a grave. I'm sure he's also a hero. Do I care about Grenadin? Say yes. Beyond fear. Oh. Yeah, we'll hide that in the side. That's fine. That's cute. This is either a 2-power bow or a 4-power bow, depending on how much you want to pay for it. It's either Magma Javelin or Tiny Magma Javelin. Oh, fuck this trick. Fuck this trick forever. 2 mana +5/5? I mean, I realize it's 5 mana +5/5, but 2 mana +5/5 when they're tapped low. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here's an old friend. Huh. Yup. That sure is an old friend. Silver Ring Commander, that flyer that is an ass kicker that you need to kill. Yep. Yeah, this pack is full of old friends and some new ones. I don't know what this is. What the hell's stealth? Oh, packs 2 and 3 are different packs. We get these draft packs that are different packs than the new set. So they're not 2/2s when they're face down. They are whatever the stats are. They're just secret. Is there a way to make Silver Ring Commander work? Probably not. I'm probably just picking Piercing Shot here because it's good removal. I could give up. I don't have units right now, which is a little bit of an... Well, I have the Grenadin, that's units, but... Like, I could pick up that Silver Ring Commander and move over. Yeah, they can do packs 2 and 3 like core bits. Yeah, this is a win con at a late game. You know, give another unit 3/3 flying. That's cute. Oh, God, I'm deciding if I want that Silver Ring Commander. Let's try this deck as is. Maybe we'll do another one where we get something different. Power? Some card draw, sure. Power. Whoa. Huh. That's neat. Huh. Beep boop. Hidden Crusader feels really powerful for what its cost was there. Obviously, we're not doing that, but I'm trying to stick with our color combo we're on now. But like that was a 1/3 with a 2/2 on it, or a 1/3 that drew, and those are both pretty good things, especially when you don't know what it is. Draw a random sigil, which is like make sure your ramp goes in defense, or we can have like a 3/3 stealth, and you don't know what that is. Don't know what normal stealth size is. I guess you get to know what the cost was, so you can guess based on how much they paid for their stealth creature. That's got to be public info. I think 1 for the draws. Huh. 2 damage to an enemy. If a unit is killed this way, transform it into a treasure trove and draw it. Okay, that exile removals. That's really good. Or 2 damage to an enemy, and then the Blitz Stowed will hand my next unit off a +1/+0 and haste. Well, it looks like we also have our Empower Friends. This is the biggie that cares about, you know, lifesteal. Costs 3 more. Okay. Deal 1 damage. Unit or weapon in your hand +1. Here's Magma Javelin, which just gets the job done. And this thing is, if you gotta play it, you gotta. It might do its deal, it might not. Your units get +1/+1. You got it, boss. I don't think we're aggressive enough for factory quota. Maybe we are. We'll see. Oh, hey! An old friend. Yo! Alright. Yep. Mm-hmm. Here's a different old friend. Reveal last line defender to play Power Burst. Intrigue is just kicker? Looks like Intrigue is just kicker. Sure. Damn. Hey! Hey, Piercing Grief lives. All cards with stealth cost either 3 or 5. Oh, good to know. I saw a lot of 3s. It makes sense they would have a set cost. Now, let's grab the Sentinel Sifter here. Cost 1 less. Hey, Twinning Ritual. I have a lot of constructed decks with you. Hey, fall short. I remember you being a really good kill spell. The thing's expensive, makes a bunch of Grenadins. Doubles the double. Kind of like this, that attacks is effectively a 3-3. Which is a good body. Bad at blocking, but it healed you. Be aggressive. Stun each enemy unit with flying. Sure. Yo, yeah, the battle driver. This one's really good with the, like, Grenadin tokens we've just made. This one's fine. No text. Damn, the no text 2-1. Come on. Ocean beloved son. Yo, what the hell? Damn. Pretty Squadron, thank you very much for the sub. I think here we're picking up Searing Fist. I want some more removal. We need more units, but not too many. I don't like this card. We don't have card draw. Like, yeah, I mean, if we were Xenon, that'd be a lot better. If we had reason to be gaining life, if we had, like, a, you know. But we kind of don't. Yo! Found some fixing. So these are, these are great for longer game. I'm picking Searing Fist here. Hadouken. What happened to the sheep? Where'd the sheep go? Yo! This is really strong. This is revenge. That's a strong cat. Huh. God damn. Alright, y'all like freaking Crystallize? It's not quite, but god. I don't think I like this. This is missing one line of text. It's this. Where's the inscribe on that card? Come on. This is like the most inscribed card I've seen. Oh! Okay. So we got our, you know, this is what happens when you have boredom on the throne. This rules. Ooh, the hero gun. Damn. That's on a 2/3 flyer? I love my 2/3 flyer to also be removal for big creatures. Damn. Anyway, our colors are so gone here. Alright. So, you're in, you're in, you're in, you're in, you're in. You're in, you're in. Yes, raise. Go big or go home. I think this trick's actually really good. Not sure about unlock potential. We'll have to see. I wanted unlock potential more when I had more copies of Grenadins, but we didn't only got one. Alright, I don't think I care about Archaeologist because we only have one thing at 7. It's good, but probably want one more cut here. Can be a unit. That's too few units. This has gotta be good. Like, they go for a fair trade, you go, no, draw a card. Do we want both Blighted Pasture and Raise? That's a good question. How many sigils are expected in a deck? So, the minimum is 15 in a 45 deck. Your minimum is you can play 1/3. If you do that, you're gonna lose because you never drew your 4th sigil. Because the math on that is very low on drawing your sigils. So, 45, let's talk about Magic Math. Magic Math says generally you go 17 in a 40 card deck. And that can work here if our curve is low enough, but I don't feel like our curve is actually low enough for that. Like, we actually have a lot of 4s and 5s here. Which means we probably actually want to be playing closer to 18, if not 19. We have a couple ways to pass up, to go up the chain on lands if we don't see them all. Apprentice Mage is +1 power. Nurturing Sentinel can grab a sigil. And if we need to, Evelina can inscribe. I believe that's our only inscription card. 18 sigils. I'm probably just going 9 and 9. Red's a little bit more necessary for bits here, but I really need to be able to play time for our units. Yeah, and as I said, this game is Magic with some minor differences. One of the bigger ones is looking at the way sigils work. They give you an influence of that color, and then you can play any card of that influence or lower. So, like, I need 2 time influence to play Evelina, which means I need to have played 2 time sigils. Not that a time sigil taps for that color. So if I only have 1 time sigil, I can play Apprentice Mage and Battleways and Nurturing Sentinel all in the same turn. Alright, anyway, that was like an hour to draft this. Let's go. Yeah, it's still 7 and 3. Why do they even let you have 1 power hands? I'm pretty sure the redraw is 2 to 5 anyway. Sure, this one's fine. We're obviously missing time, but we can play basically everything. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
These markings, I've seen them before.
No goddamn clue, huh? Basically, okay, anytime it needs to be referenced. I don't think shock kills it. Let's show the 3. That's good.
Follow my lead.
Oh, get the hell out of here, you jerk. No, thank you. Wyatt, the trash man. Yeah. Now we're talking. Revenge. All right. All right. Hi, boss. So I have the ultimate.
I don't miss.
Yeah. Oh, right, Valor. That's fine. Reading stuff. You'll come back to me.
Where is that blasted thing?
So no blocks.
Fly, fly!
The price of progress.
Ah, okay.
Do you have it?
Okay, tap out to draw. That's fine. Okay, continue to draw cards.
Attack. Bah.
Do you have it?
They're dead. They have chosen death. We have the Oni Battle Master that gives Overwhelm. They have to. Okay, so they got rid of it. Another stealth unit, sure.
The price of progress.
Can't pay my debts. Now you don't get any. You have to put a lot of blocks onto this. Okay, that's gonna be another copy of the Valerie, right?
Ah, there it is.
And it's got revenge too, so you know we'll get there. Did you draw a sigil? They really wanted to draw a sigil here so they can ultimate one of these things. They're in a kind of bad way if they can't. Okay.
You are cleared to ride.
So again, if they draw a sigil, they can ultimate. That's a good sigil to draw. They might not be dead next turn. They need to not die, though. They have a lot of flying right now. That life they gained just saved their life. If they didn't gain that life, they'd be dead right now. That was tough. Okay. I like the trade. Okay.
Where is that blasted thing? Just a little more.
Anyway, here's my win con. Revenge is random in the top 10. Could be anywhere.
I don't miss.
Is what makes Revenge awkward as a mechanic. Sometimes it's the top card of your deck, sometimes it's the you'll never see it again. So hold on, what is this? Plunk Wumpkin. When Plunk hits the enemy player, or you are... Oh my god, how much text do we need on this? This is a good card. It's just... Eternal card design still is where I think it is. Just so much. Why does this have an anti-discard line? Next up. Yeah, Voidbound means you can't recur it. Aegis is block the first opposing effect on this. And then Valor is +1/+1 on blocked. Sure, I'm in. This could be worse, could be better. Rhombus here gives me a good feeling. Let's go. Three colors, huh? All right. It's awkward. If that wasn't the snowman, I'd be a lot better about, like, just going Rhombus and attacking last turn. Alright, let's get our bird going. This is a cool card. I like trample damage. Okay, are they gonna like shoot down my flyer? That's probably what I'd do if I had the ability to choose something to do here. Maybe kill my flyer.
Can you hear the wind?
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Nope. Fuck that one. That card's still dumb as shit. Uh-huh. Yep. Now we good. The reason I didn't spend my Hoof Stomp is I assume we're going to see a flyer or something that wants the Hoof Stomp instead. So I'm saving it as a future. Sure.
Just a little more.
The net here seems good. It puts us like aggressive in the air, winning on the ground, and I have 5 left over for my kill spell. Use a real trick. Alright, you used a real trick. Good on you. Alright, we need bodies on the ground right about now. I still think I'm winning the race. They only have 5 damage plus 1 on board. I guess plus 2. Because they could use the snowball at my head. They can bring me to 7 right now. And then hopefully I can just like kill with Rambo. Yep. Alright, bring me to 9. Which they can make 7 if they wanted. That's a hell, dude. Huh. That forces a block. Leave back the 3/3 flyer, force the block, kill them next turn with the Ramba. They could kill me if they have another beefy trick, but I don't really have a choice. Kind of need to press the advantage right now. The other option would be Ramba and fish for a way to kill. I don't like that one, though. Oh, no, the time influencer, this shit. Oh, right. Wow. I saw it highlighted, like, oh, yeah, I can play that. I have 7 power one time. Huh. They have to block or they die. That was why I made the move I did here. Okay. Can they kill me? We're going to take the least possible damage by killing this. If they have the 0-cost burn spell, they can kill me. Oh! All right then. There was no block that played around that. If I chose to block the pinging creature, now the thing is, I could have killed my opponent, but I missed lethal there because I was sitting on the fuse. If I just played the +1/+1 team and gotten in, I'm pretty sure my opponent was dead. But I was the fuse had me there because I was sitting there thinking my play for too long. Never underestimate my opponent. Yeah, that's how it works. So they had to have it. It's the only spell that could kill me, therefore. Yeah, +1/+1. I think that was 8. That might have got them dead, but. Oof, Alright, Bazoo. I'm going first. Oh, this is awkward.
Break the barricade!
Let's push first.
Can you hear me?
Nothing gets. What will we find today, girl?
I'm playing the depleted power because that's what that card has the option to do. We need to be able to, you know, use our effects here.
I'll dull their blades.
We gotta be spicy and aggressive here. We got a lot of burn in hand. I want them to play more things than die to 2 damage. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Fine. This looter is going to become a problem that I probably have to kill soon. Because they're going to start drawing their top end really easily. But just discard. Yeah, so that discarding a 2 means it will be a 3+ that they drew. Interesting. You gotta have, like, burn spells or something here. I don't believe you. You have a lightning strike or a ambush. Silence and stun unit. Invoke. Sure. Invoke's scary, obviously. Let's get this off the table. Hey, comment, we're 1-1. I misplayed last game, so we're not at. What the fuck?
Snowman!
Okay, that's not actually as bad as I thought it was.
I don't miss.
It's just above the curve a bit. I think it's a 1-1. Okay, we don't play power from here on in.
Wing and blade.
That's bad.
I'll do my best.
This one's very good. Ooh, weapon, huh? I'm gonna take damage for this, but I think it's correct.
Bah.
Just a little more.
Like, boy, howdy, there's no end to these, huh? Alright. I think their hand is just 4 combat tricks. Yeah, I get it.
Not on my watch.
I'm sorry, what does this have? Hey, hold on. That's a lot of keywords. I'm dead as shit here. Alright, yeah, this one was a lot less direct where my mistake was. Game 2, I know where I misplayed. This one, I'm not sure. Maybe playing that unit earlier, maybe playing that unit later, maybe... Unsure. Harder to tell. Especially without full knowledge of, Did I kill their looter earlier? Yeah, maybe. Alright, anyway, on to game 4. A lot of tricks in this world. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Opponent? Sued an opponent. Soon. An opponent? Maybe? Alright. This is what we call a, on the fence keep. My 3 makes me a 4, so that's why I'm happy about it. And my 4 is pretty good. So hopefully we're good. Alright, we're fine.
Nothing gets past me.
So I got my 3/3 attacker, got my nurturing sentinel. Stealth is here. I don't think this can block. I'm pretty sure that's a 4-1 that can't block. Or like it That's what I thought. No! Oh, my ass. My entire ass. Well, that was my really, really good play next turn. Anytime you want to stop drawing those, deck, I'm fine with it. Okay, 5.
Your first lesson is how to stay alive.
Anytime, deck.
Just a little more.
Ooh, Ramba. Yes, yes, yes. Oh! Ouch. Well... Okay, so if they have a way to stun things repeatedly, this will be good. Otherwise, it's just an 0-3. I can play anything I draw.
Endless possibilities.
Sacrifice to invoke. Sure. My god. Okay, bad news, they get to invoke.
Then Ryan nurtures us.
They shouldn't have played that. That's... Anyway, I think we won. I mean...
I won't go back.
You should have invoked first. Oh, plays a spell. Oh, never mind. I thought it was on hit. Never mind, they're dead as hell. Thank you, Baron. Their deck didn't seem to have weird synergies. Like...
Bah.
Hey, bud. Hey, I'm here for ass kicking. Kicking your ass. Kicking your ass. Kicking your ass.
Sound the alarm.
Okay, fine.
Break the barricade!
You called my bluff.
Meet my axe!
You are cleared to ride.
Hello. Ass kicking commencing. War Cry is +1/+1 to the top card of your deck that is able to get +1/+1. Unit or weapon. So. They're super overloaded for next turn.
Nothing gets past me.
Valor is anything that blocks. If it gets blocked, it +1/+1s per blocker. Empty-handed. You can beat me with one biggie.
This might be explosive.
Okay. I'm in dire need of not drawing sigils. Oh, that's terrifying.
Just a little more.
That's cute. Problem is, I think their hand is like 2 more removal spells. I think we're out of cards here, and now that we've hit parity, we're losing.
Cold got you down.
Fire. No card draw in the entire deck, no. Yeah, again, now that we're at parity, I'm very concerned. If I can draw Rambaral, that'd be really good here. Okay.
Brace yourself.
Invoke. Oh, we're dead. That's gonna give them like an 8-drop. Right? Like, Invoke is really, really powerful. Alright, something I can kill with Searing Fist, hopefully. The only positive... Invoke is Discover. It is the mechanic Discover from Hearthstone. Specifically, it gives you a unit, an attachment, and a spell to choose. But the trick is, you get to pick from all extant cards, so like it doesn't value rarity any higher or lower. Therefore, you're a lot more likely to just get some high rarity buster that just breaks a game wide open. And especially a late game like this. Okay, draw 2, then discard. Yep, so draw 2. Yeah, Invoke is you auto-pick Invoke cards because they will win the game almost every time. Like, they're just that good. It really can't whiff. I mean, it can, but, like, it really can't. As long as you're on an open game state, it can't fail. Okay. So this loses the war cry for an extra armor.
A light in the dark.
I need them to get aggressive for no reason. I'm sorry, your hand's how good? Huh. Hey, y'all, we're fucking dead. Their worst card in hand is the kill spell for our only unit.
Stand down, citizen.
Sure. Sure. Two-turn clock. They have to have a backup one of these, right? God, it even invokes. Okay. You want to be super dead? Alright, there wasn't a choice that was good there. We were just toast. We can still win this. It's not over. It's not over yet. We're not dead.
Don't even think about it.
All right. Prevent all damage this would deal, right? Then I need to draw 2 burn spells in a row. That's 1. That's 4 damage. Fuck. Fuck, that's not the other 3. Damn it. I needed either raise or what's the other one? I can't remember the other name of the other one. There's another 3 damage spell we have that would have worked. Ramba. Way too many power this game.
Behold the cosmos.
And now we're super dead. All right. Just an infinite amount of invoking removal is good to know about. Got a quest done, though. Womp. Yeah, because the other... What was the other one that I could have drawn that would have gotten us there? Not Piercing Shot, not Gilded Flame. There was one more other than Ramba. Hoof Stomp. If we drew Hoof Stomp there as well, I could have killed like one of the 2/2, like the 2/2 flyer. Or that might have been. No, they buffed it enough. Anyway. That one should have been 3, but I messed up one of these. That's fine. And then, boy, howdy, there's sure are a lot of, oh. Did they change our reward chests for it? The chests are different. Huh. That's neat. And then you got your win of the day, and you get your free pack, and all that. Let's take a look at some of the new set cards before we leave off and move to a different game. Here's that house cat. I like this cat. Yep, mm-hmm. Yeah, Frostburn, this is nuts. This card's nuts. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, draw 3, then discard them if you didn't play them. Evelyn again. I'm going to really use Evelyn. Play a Steel Fang Chakram on one of your units. Yeah, right. Sure, boss. Okay. And what's the last set look like? When a relic goes to the void, Disgraced Cadet gets +3 on flying. Sacrifice a unit and discard a card in their hand. If it's discarded, you may pay 2 to play it. Okay. Sure. Looks like this is where the rest of the core set stuff was coming from. Malaga Amphitheater. Whenever one of your units hits the enemy player, replenish power equal to Amphitheater. Agenda is exhaust 2, double the cost of card in hand, or +2/+2 overwhelm. Okay, and then get Diogo. These are like pseudo planeswalkers. When you play them, they fire one of their spells in the line, and then at the start of the turn, they fire another one. Your choice. They can be attacked as a player, but you have to all-out attack them or the player. They can also be burned by a lot of stuff. If you get them to 0 cards left, they play the unit. Ha! That's cute. Hey, I'm sorry, hold on. Yo, this whips. Like, damn. Yeah, get a stun. Pisto, ever churning. Whenever the enemy player plays a spell, 3 to them in the end of turn. If you have no cards in hand, draw 3 cards. Alright. Thanks, Pisto. Valkyrie Station. +2/+2 overwhelm, amplify killer. That's weird. Sure. Play dead. Yeah! Yeah! Any number of times. Yeah. Yo, give me this shit. I'm in on. I want detonate cannons so bad. This is Fireball. This is Fireball. When you attack with exactly 2 units, they get endurance. That seems to be a thing. Cyber Hyena. It's a Grenadin? I don't believe that. Hold on. You're telling me this is a Grenadin? Alright. Aegis, make a bunch of 1/1s. Stand together. Alright, what's in the Empire Glass? Deal 1 damage to the enemy for each card that drawn this turn. Increase damage by card by 2. Oh. obliterate them. If they go to draw a billion cards, you go, no, thank you. That's cute. Wow, that's really good. This is also really good. Stun a unit. Draw Justice Sigil, amplify, draw more Justice Sigils. Continue and play Snipe. Ah! This is I don't remember this being a card, but I remember this being a thing that shows up on from like there's like a polymorph that makes things into little seeds. I remember that. Give one of your units double damage and regen. Regen is the Divine Shield. Okay. Decay. It's Wither. Got it. Each player discards the bottom 3. Alright. Draw a spell from your market. Summon Plunder. Add 2 random cards to your market. At the start of each play. Hold on. Yeah, alright. Sure. Cyber Hound. Also a Grenadin, somehow. When all your units goes berserk, okay. Fate, draw a card if you have a Grenadin. Neat. Thank you for the raid, E-Moneybags. Welcome. We're just kind of looking over Eternal cards, seeing as I haven't played this game in a couple of years now. We're opening up some... just kind of taking a look at past sets. When I last played was Argent Depths. That was the last time I was actually around. So there's 3 full sets plus a bunch of adventures I'm just not familiar with. Relic, ready your sentinels. This is also a Grenadin. This is a raccoon, that's not a Grenadin. I know what a Grenadin looks like. Wonder on this is nice though. Whenever you play a weapon, line axe steals that weapon's cost to an enemy. Oh. Not too bad. Can you craft adventure cards? I don't think so. Like, I know you could, like, because if you go into the adventure stuff, you could pay more to get the foil versions of them, but I think that's the only, like... Let me quick go... Campaign, yeah, just, no. Absolutely not. Sorry, when I think of adventure cards, I think of Vara, which they did take a point of toughness off. Good on that. You can't craft premium campaign cards even about their own campaign. That's sad. I think I remember that being true, though. At least I can just make whatever deck I want right now with all this shift stone. So, like, other than adventure cards, which we had literally just said they're not craftable. But I can basically do whatever I want with that if I wanted. So, that's nice. Anyway, I think we're going to swap off Eternal here. We're going to go ahead and, as I mentioned here in the stream, we're checking out a couple games today. And it's been a while since I've touched Runeterra, so we're going to switch over to Runeterra here. So, please enjoy. Also going to take just a minute here, so we'll be right back.